Any other questions?
My daughters, they are so affected by people talking behind your back, and there's a lot of anger coming from this. He said that, and the other one said this. So from a Krishna consciousness point of view, how do you manage this?
How do you manage?
People talking behind your back, how do you relax, how do you avoid anger?
How do you deal with it when people are talking behind your back and like that? Best way is to go and live in the forest.
You can still do it.
That's what we do. Yeah, we live here in the forest, so it's like, that's the way I deal with it mostly. A lot of the time I don't even know, we're surrounded by forest. A lot of the time I don't even know what's going on the other side of the forest. That's one way of dealing with it. You can deal with it to a large degree like that. Removing yourself a little bit. In our teachings, the ancient teachings which we follow, it says that you should offer respect to all people, even your enemies. You should respect them, but you should respect them from a distance. So if someone's criticizing you all the time, just like at the moment, I post things on Facebook to promote what we do here at Hare Krishna Valley, and we keep cows here. Protected cows. It's called Ahimsa dairy. So we have a dairy where we look after the cows, and the cows are protected as part of our family. After we have the feast, you're welcome to come visit the cows with us. We'll go and have a mini cow festival. I'll throw this in now just while I remember. Next time we have the Sunday feast in October the 8th, we're having a massive cow festival, the Festival of the Cows, where about 400 people are going to come. And you're all welcome to come. And we're going to honour the cows on that day. A very special sacred ceremony. It's just a commercial break. While I remember. In case I forget. So that'll be the next time we do it. So we protect the cows here. So I promote that on Facebook. I say, what we do and everything. But there's one person in Geelong at the moment who just, every time I post something, they just attack. They say, this is just exploitation of animals, and you're just exploiting them, and it's just for your own use, and you just want to get their milk, and it's not true at all. It's actually completely the opposite to the way we live, what we believe, and how we practice. Completely the opposite. But that's their opinion, and I respect that's their opinion. So the people, they just keep coming at you. Sometimes you can't do anything about it.
You can block them.
What's that?
You can block them.
Yeah, you can block them, but when you put on a public page, you can't block it. Like if I advertise like on Surf Coast Community Notice Board, and these people, they come in because it's an open forum, so yeah. Otherwise, of course, you block them. Yeah. So basically, our philosophy is that you respect people, but sometimes you have to keep them at a distance. Or, if someone's a little antagonistic towards you, you just have to distance yourself from the person. So then, as you said, how to not get angry, because that's the problem. It's difficult. Someone said these days, someone just says one thing to you, and you're like, and then you've got a grudge against them for 30 years, and people don't talk for years just because one thing. And then sometimes someone hasn't been talking to you for years, and you say, "How come you're not talking to me?" And they say, "Oh, you said that, 30 years ago. You took the last piece of avocado at breakfast." And it's like, and these things go on and they escalate. It's the nature of this day and age. This age we're in is called the age of Kali. Kali means the age of quarrel and hypocrisy. So people just quarrel about anything in this age. People erupt over practically nothing. Everyone is so disturbed in this day and age. So how do we deal with the feelings? Because sometimes we start feeling angry or we start feeling disappointed. We want to retaliate. The first thing we have to learn is not to retaliate. And that takes practice. Just because someone says something to us or does something to us or something which affects us, doesn't mean we immediately retaliate. You have to learn that art of stepping back a little bit. And in terms of learning to control our anger and the way we respond to the people, that takes spiritual cultivation. We have to learn to uplift ourselves onto like a higher level of consciousness where we don't become so affected by these things. And ultimately, we have to understand that everything that happens in this world is because of our karma. So even if you go to another place, you might think, okay, well, it's not working out for me here. I'm in this place, too many people are against me, people are saying things and it's affecting me, I'm becoming angry, I'm becoming distressed, I'm disturbed. So I'll go and move to Hawaii, because Hawaii, everything's perfect. Right? But then in the ancient teachings it says even if you go to Swaga, which means another place, a beautiful place, your forehead gets there before you. So when you walk into a room, your forehead goes first. So it means whatever's waiting for you is already waiting for you. So if you go to the other side of the world, it'll just all erupt again. You know, people will come at you and they'll say things and all these things will take place. So we have to learn with a little bit of knowledge that, you know, these things are because of what we did in our past life. In our past life, maybe we were a terrible person. Maybe we were really nice this time around, but maybe last time we weren't so nice. You know, we're the people who used to go and cause problems to everyone else. So if that's coming to us now, we should understand that previously maybe we weren't so good. So now we're just getting the reactions back. We should tolerate that. If you tolerate it, the karma is finished and then you move on. And if the best way of seeing it, which is a very spiritually progressed way, which is not easy to do, that you actually see the people who criticize you as your best friends. Because you think they're pointing out my faults and they're enabling me to improve myself. Right? That's really progressed. Yeah, so we have to try to do that. You know, someone says something and you have to think, oh, maybe it's true. You know, maybe I'm not as perfect as I think I am. Does that help in any way?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Just a few things that we...
Yeah, good.
Different ways to answer.